Hello Call of Duty Access, this is Time itself. Today I'm using the F2000 with FMJ and going for FMJ kills on it. So I'm just going to be spraying through surfaces randomly. But let's get started. Now it is possible to take a frag grenade and throw it over the building and have it land on B. It's really tricky though and a little risky. But when you're taking A, the thing you have to look out for is that noob tube that they like to put on it, so it's usually a good idea to take A from behind the mattress there. That isn't surefire protection because they can still noob tube you, but if you've got people in front of and behind it, you're pretty likely to take it. The F2000 certainly has its issues and detractors, but it's completely usable. You just gotta be careful not to let out the entire clip unless you really need to. And not the best at range obviously, but you can usually win a close range firefight. So on a map like Underpass, it's useful because line of sight isn't quite as far as it might be. It's kind of cloudy, hazy with all the rain, and so you usually get just a little bit closer than I would otherwise on some other maps. As most of you already know, these windows are an excellent place to get FMJ kills. People like to walk up to them as they have to get up in order to see the people below, and you get to see them and you just spray through the bottom of the window. It's pretty thin sheet metal and makes for easy FMJ kills. When we've got a team trapped at C, this is one of the spots I like. I can go down a little further if I'm only worried about people coming out of C, or I can back up to here and watch them come over the wall or out of the room. The people up in the windows have a hard time seeing me, and my teammates will shoot at them normally before they get all the way forward and can look at me, and I've got pretty good cover from both of the two routes I'm watching. Now we've lost B, my teammates appear to have cleared it and are retaking it, and what I need to decide is, do I have the time to go down there and get the points for taking the flag, or do I need to go back and help keep them in C? In this case, it looks like teammates have B covered, and I would be better off trying to keep them back in at C. That's what I try to do, but a guy with a Kimbo P90s, I guess he shoots a few more bullets than I do. I was watching the minimap and knew that they could be there, so I went ahead and threw the stun grenade. Didn't get anything, but look, there are two of them. That's just being alert to the situation and getting noob tubed for it. It is possible to put up a spawn trap around any of the points on this map. They're all reasonably practical, but our preference has been to trap them at C. It's just worked best for us. Get them stuck in the parking lot behind the C building, and you generally drop some air support on them if they're spawning back there. But if you really want to get the air support on them, you want them at B, really. A and C, they can both get inside or under the overpass, and it doesn't work out quite as well. But again, C is a very reliable choice for us, and it works out pretty well. Alright, we've taken all 3 points. This is a little risky on this map, so they're going to start spawning out somewhere else. I don't really want them at A, so I'm going to go back and deal with that guy. I don't need to charge out and take care of him. I can just wait for him to come around the corner. He doesn't know I'm there, and you usually get a pretty easy kill like that. Man, the F2000 can certainly eat through the painkillers, can it? That's nice. Now these two guys running up the drainage ditch, I could try and take a few pot shots at them, but I'm not going to get the kill at that range like that with the F2000. Better off just wait for them around the corner and crouch to lower my profile, and just use the ridiculous amount of bullets this thing shoots to my advantage to win the close range firefights. Some guy had the bright idea to jump over and try and push us back a little bit. It's not a bad idea. If we're right up next to C, it will be hard for them to take it back. But he doesn't know I'm there either, and the F2000 was steady aim. Too many bullets for him. Now, I imagine he's going to come back for a revenge kill. What if I sweeten the deal a little bit and throw out some red smoke, a bit of a distraction? And provided my teammates don't stop him, he's probably going to come back. And there he is. Do the same thing all over again. But it looks like the red smoke doesn't just attract enemies, it attracts vultures, which is apparently what I have for teammates today. Way to go, green arrows. But on to sentry gun placement. The second level of the map, looking back at C, offers a lot of nice spots. I'm just going to drop both of them up here It works okay. They'll shoot into the windows. There are also good places further on the right over towards C, and even all the way on the far wall there's a little catwalk you can go across, and that makes for a really nice spot if they're concentrated at C. I'm gonna head over to these windows and do some stupid stuff, but I'm actually looking to pick up some FMJ kills. Hopefully the sentry guns will distract anybody in those windows, and I can shoot through the bottom like that. Yeah, just gonna kind of rake it occasionally if I see the minimap show that someone's in there. And we still have someone on top of those buildings. Looks like Reelink's up there, and I'm gonna call this guy out to him so that he doesn't get shot from below without knowing what's going on. But someone's still getting out, and I should be back in that spot I pointed out earlier, watching the exit from C and where they hop over the wall. That would have been a better way to lock them in there at C. And now we have this gaping hole in our defense from under the underpass here on the left side. And I'm just going to ignore the guy in the window. I want to wait for that green arrow to come up and hopefully at least die before someone comes out that side. And there, he's down. He's going to head back in that direction, but I need to make sure that no one gets out this way and gets around to B and behind the rest of my team. We've got those green arrows watching it, so hopefully I'll at least be able to see that they're dead and can turn and deal with the problem. That's just me trying to lock down a side of the map there. So these guys seem like they've pretty much given up. They're playing pretty conservatively, waiting in the building here, and not recklessly charging out. So I need to be careful too. And I misread the minimap here. I get the one in the building, but I should have thrown another stun short instead of all the way back into that hallway. They just camp in there. But they're still getting out from C and over the wall. I need to be really careful coming up over that rise because the silhouette they see is a lot easier to spot than me when I come up. And there are a lot more places that they could be than I could be, and that they blend in a lot better than I do. I'm throwing grenades to test the waters, and I've got a guy on the right. I call him out, and my teammate who headed right doesn't see what's going on. And so myself and the guy who went left see the guy and take him out. But kind of concerning when you make a call out and the guy who's there and should deal with it first doesn't react to it. So looking at the minimap here, 5 of us by A, 1 by B, and they're actually just charging us head on, I guess looking to pick up a few kills. And I'm trying to hit what I think is someone. It's kind of hard to tell when I raise the iron sights. Again, the map, a little foggy, a little hard to see things. There is a guy there though. There, I got him. And I don't know what this one's thinking, because he could charge in and finish me off right now. Even with these Akimbo Glocks, he's probably going to win that fight. Instead, he just decides to run past. I hear him, and so, okay, I'll go ahead and kill you. But there's another host migration, because someone can't stand to get their match bonus, and that will be game. So 23-1-3 with the F2000 and the iron sights at that. Pretty happy with that game. Anyway, thanks for watching.